dear Libras, it's Amanda here with your Teen Rune Scope. As always, I will be using the runes in conjunction with the tarot, and this month I will be using the beautiful Tarot Art Nouveau Premium Edition. This deck is by Linnea Weatherstone and the wonderful Antonella Castelli, who is apparently always working on tarot decks. She's done so many, which I own. As always, when this reading is over, be sure to join me over on Vimeo for part 2 on the channel over there, because I'm going to pull one card from the Animal Messages deck. And this one's by Susie Green. Join me over there for your spiritual guidance portion. The link to Vimeo channels below. Just click or tap show more under the video, or just click or tap that little arrow. It's different depending on which device you're on. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Do be sure to subscribe, because that way my videos each month will come up in your feed and you won't have to go looking for me. Now, because we are partway through the year, we're here in the middle of the scene. I can't believe it already. Seems to have flown by in some ways, and other ways it's been endless. Isn't it weird how that happens? But anyway, now could be a good time to review the yearly overview that I posted for you at the beginning of 2019. If you want to rewatch it, just click or tap the little info button here in the video, because you can kind of see where you're at in the year, what's happened, what still hasn't happened, kind of gauge where you're at. Same is true for the love readings that I posted over on Vimeo, and the career readings. Both of those are over on Vimeo channel. I posted them at the beginning of 2019 as well. So yeah, you can kind of see where you're at with those and what you're still waiting on. Now, next month I will be posting over on Vimeo a mid-year check-in. That's going to cover life and birth, just to give kind of a long-range view, see what we're all in for here. So definitely subscribe, or you might forget. I don't want you to miss that, because it can provide a lot of pertinent information for you there, Libra. So let's jump in though to going to change our focus to for Libra and Teen. What do Libras need to know? Runes. Which runes want to talk to Libra? 17, there it is. Now keep in mind, Libra, as always, these are free sample, if you will, general readings. So not all messages will apply to you. Some messages will be for other Libras that are watching. If you would like something far more specific, do schedule a private consultation with me. Just drop me a line at my email address. It's in the video and also below the video. To set up an appointment, I do those on Skype, and they are $2, and we can get some specific guidance for you regarding whatever your particular circumstance may be. I'm happy to do that for you. But in general, with Libras, what do we got here? Many of you are waiting on a person. Your challenge or focus is coming up as Page of Cups, or waiting on a message. And this could be an emotional message, usually with the Cups people. So this could be a person. It could be a water sign person, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that you are interested in. Maybe you sent them a message, or you're waiting on them to declare their interest, or you're waiting on them to ask you on a date. Because there's some element of Deag here indicating like there's going to be a transformation with this, but it's gradual. I feel like some of you be in a friendship with this person, and maybe you're crushing on them, and you're kind of waiting on them to notice or make a move in a romantic direction. That's one way this can work. Now, for some of you, this could be a child. It could be a water sign child, because the pages are usually younger energy or new energy. So this could be a water sign child that you are, maybe a very enlightened child. And when I say enlightened, I mean spiritually. Like a lot of the things that they say be very just one of those things where you're like, where did you get that from? It may be very psychic child, and a lot of spiritual messages for you and others be coming through this child. Some of you be getting news of a pregnancy. You'd be trying to get pregnant, and be a month where you're focusing your efforts on that. But yeah, I kind of feel like this could be an announcement of a birth that you or someone else has been waiting for, or really, really wanting this to happen. But this is about manifestation. So, or waiting on someone to ask you to marry them, or maybe you've been trying to figure out when you're going to ask someone to marry you. So there could be, news coming, or news that you're waiting on, or news that you're waiting on manifesting or creating yourself of a relationship going to the next level, of declaring your love, or love being declared for you, Libra. And If it's not coming in, it may be coming definitely in the summertime, because it also marks the start of summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, the official start, which is the 20th or 21st. I think it switches a little bit each year, but that's the official date of summer. So those of you that are waiting, this could be indicating with the sun rune here that it comes after that date, after the 20th or 21st of June, or between and 1. Again, these are general readings. Check out your rising sign. Or if you're getting ready to make a big decision, it'd be time for a consultation. I can really help you narrow down when the best time would be to try to get pregnant, to declare your feelings to someone. So definitely get in touch with me. But yeah, the Magician is here and you're present. So you are manifesting. Okay. So I feel like the present energy in these general readings would be in May, moving into. So it's like you manifested this, but you don't know it. So some of you are pregnant and you don't know it, or you've gotten someone pregnant and you don't know it. But for those of you that are getting someone pregnant, I feel like you've been working on this. It's like been a project, if not surprise. But I feel like for many of you, this is like, no, we're married or we're coupled and we've been trying to make this happen. And maybe you've had some disappointments, some miscarriages. Maybe someone's had difficulty with reproductive health, or maybe were told they would never have kids, or maybe that they were too old to have kids, but now you're working on this. And there is an energy of maybe newness also with this, an untried approach or a new method that is going to make this a reality for you, Libra. So yeah, I mean, you could have some people advising you against this, like, oh, it's too risky, or, maybe a doctor saying pregnancy at your age would be too risky, or pregnancy with this condition that you have would be too risky. But I feel like there'd be a new person, kind of a new rock star, a new doctor, or a new method. Maybe not new to the medical community, but new to you. Maybe it's the first that you're hearing of it, that is going to be the key to manifesting this if you have had any difficulties. But for some of you, I just feel like maybe there was a miscarriage before, or maybe you didn't think you could get pregnant, and voila. Because I feel like if you moving into, you are pregnant. You just don't know it yet. It just hasn't been revealed yet. Some of you are giving birth into. Now, if this is not a child, this is a relationship. This is the manifestation of a brand new energy, but it's you bringing it about, Libra, because again, the Magician is about, you have all the tools you need to make this happen. You have all the tools you need to manifest this. But yeah, others be advising against it. They be saying, hey, don't rush into anything. They just feel like you are being too vulnerable or taking a big risk here. And with pregnancy, I don't think so. I feel like it's going to turn out. If it's something else, though, we'll see as we move along. I feel like, though, you're very driven to do this. It's what's going to bring you joy, whether it's proposing to someone or declaring your feelings. But we'll see what the advice is here. The help that's going to be available to you, you have 9 of Swords. So in the help position, I feel like you're going to allay the fears or worries of whoever this is. For some of you, maybe it's a mother or a mother-in-law. Maybe they were the ones saying, oh, there's this risk and that risk. And really, definitely maybe it was coming from a place of concern, but maybe there's going to be the excitement of expanding the family or adding a new member to the family, whether through marriage or birth or, something of that nature is going to bring about, allaying this person's fears. They're just going to totally invest in the joy or invest in the happiness of this. Now, for others of you, I feel like there's someone trying to, just kind of, how do I want to say this, or how are they saying this to me? Someone is trying to impede your joy flow. And that's not words, that's coming from spirit. And I feel like for many of you, it is a manipulative female energy, not necessarily a woman. It could be a more feminine male, but yeah, an energy of just trying to really kind of block you. And that's the same thing with this, or trying to cause worry. So this could be an ex-partner, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, an ex-family member, someone who's trying to rain on your parade, essentially. But I feel like the joy is gonna be so overwhelming, you're not gonna pay this person any mind. But for some of you, maybe other family members are gonna block this person from the news, or just kind of protect you, shield you in some way from this person's negativity. And for any of you, maybe this is someone that you were with before that didn't want a family, or that, you or like really wanted to start a family with you, but because they were so negative, you got away from them. And now you're starting a family with a new partner, or you're marrying a new partner, or you're coupled with a new partner, and it's really just gut sticking in this person's craw. Okay. But yet if there's no one else shielding you from that kind of negativity, don't let anyone's negative views, opinions, no matter who they are, don't let that encroach on your joy or from what you're trying to manifest. Because, but yes, I mean, if you are moving too quickly into something, that'd be something to think about. It's always good advice to kind of just, because anything worth having, or anyone worth having, they're not going to disappear overnight, right? No matter how long, I mean, they're going to be there. So it's always kind of good to listen to other people's advice and insight and decide if you can use it. Because when we rush into things, it's too often that's where we, screw it up. So especially big commitments and big steps like having children, getting married, moving. Because some of you, I feel like there'd be like you're moving in together, because we've got Ophila here. You'd be moving in with family. Because there's something going on with your domestic situation. But yeah, you'd be deciding to move in together, or looking at property to purchase together. And for some of you, you'd be a little worried about that. But, or maybe your partner is, or because I am seeing some issues around real estate, and just being worried, being stressed out, being concerned. I feel like one of you is and the other isn't. It'll be different for all of you who it is, whether it's you or your partner or your roommate, or, family members that you're moving with, may be concerned about it. But I feel like these are all just kind of like, scenarios that are not real. The Nine of Swords is all about fears that we create, or phobias, or illusionary fears is what I meant to say. They're not real. They're just things we build up in our head or create in our head that creates blocks for us, mental blocks. So if there's any fear around property or moving in with someone, I feel like the advice is to not let that stop you. Or not let someone who's trying to kind of put those fears in your head stop you from moving forward. What must be accepted? I've got the Death card in reverse. So this is just saying, some people that have always been troublemakers, lazy, people we couldn't depend on, people who never delivered what they said they were going to deliver. They don't live up to their promises. They don't live up to your expectations. Those people are the same people. There's going to be no surprises here. But Yara is here, indicating that, you'd be noticing that because this person refuses to change their ways, seek help, or seek to better themselves, so that they're operating from their higher self and treating people in a certain way, because they refuse to do that stubbornly and cling to their old ways, justice is being served here with Yara. They're getting karmic justice. They're getting legal justice. This could be someone reaching out for you to help them also, this troublesome person, or this person kind of trying to rain on your parade. They'd be reaching out with a sob story, trying to get you to help them out of a jam. And you're like, it serves you right. You brought this on yourself with your silly decisions and making promises you can't keep, and jumping into things you're not ready for, and not getting the help that you needed ages ago. The levels of nasty, I'm seeing like a range here. So for some of you, it's just this annoying person. For some of you, it's just someone who's lazy. I mean, we all have one of those in every family, right? Or every friendship, friend group has someone who's just like, they never show up on time. They always say they're going to be there and then flake out. Whoever this is that has disappointed you in the past, or outright just been a negative, bad, yucky, awful person. That's the level we're going up to. Again, it's a range. It'll be different for all of you. that person will be getting karmic justice. It's not your responsibility to help this person anymore. I feel like it's just taking real audacity for them to reach out to you in the first place. They shouldn't even be doing that. They have no right to put their problems on you. So don't take it on. Block it. Don't answer the message or block them, because this can be a literal blocking someone. Block them on Facebook, block them on Twitter, all your social stuff so that they can't get in touch with you. Block their number. Block, block, block. Yuckies. Block the yuckies in Libra. I should put that in the title thing. Block the yuckies. Maybe I will. I'll think about it. Outcome. 3 of Rods in reverse. So, coupled with Canis and Gifus, beautiful runes for pregnancy, birth, new beginnings, new relationships, taking a relationship to the next level. With the 3 of Rods in reverse, though, that is saying that, there's something that you no longer have to wait for by the end of June. So I do think if you're waiting to declare your feelings or you're waiting on someone to declare their feelings, again, past that, it seems like it's fair game anytime we get past that May 21st time frame right there. So you might want to circle that on your calendar. And definitely, all summer between 20th or 21st and September 20th or 21st, there's a development of significant, substantial development when it comes to children, pregnancy, relationships, marriage, partnerships. There's a new beginning here with relationship, or moving it to the next level, solidifying it. For those of you that are single, there could be someone from the past trying to reconnect. And again, we were talking about that scale of yuckiness. Make sure they've really changed, because the Death card here in reverse is saying that they're not. And I feel like for those of you that it's someone from the past, again, you're going to have people telling you, no. Why would you want to get back into that mess? Because you would be essentially going back to the same mess. It seems like even those of you that are dealing with someone from the past, there's someone new coming in. Again, it'd be at the end of after the 23rd, 21st, or it may be this summer. So why get stuck going back to someone who was yucky if there's going to be this new person coming in? Again, the wait will be over. Now, some of you, there may be some adjustments in, like you have to go back to the drawing board in where you want the relationship to go. I'm seeing just relationship talks, but again, a wonderful new beginning. So, you'd be having a significant talk about, do you want to get married? Because I don't. Or do you want to have children? Because I don't. Or do you want to just live together? Or, or do you want to date exclusively? It can be any sort of talk where you're trying to solidify a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be in a business sense. It could be a business partnership, or, do you want to invest, or do you want to hire me, or, do you want to work for me? But I feel like for many of you, it is emotional because of this Page of Cups and because of these runes that are I don't have any business runes on the table. So it's kind of like a no news is good news situation. It just seems like if finance is not a priority, then, it's not a priority. It's okay. So just look at it that way. You might want to watch again your rising sign. That might have more financial news. It's just kind of it depends on from month to month what they want to talk about, Libra. But it seems like emotional things, love, relationships are literally on the table here for the month and for you. So, but a beautiful outcome. If you can get up the courage to ask someone to marry you, or, say what you want, I feel like you're going to get some excellent news by the end of it. And if you, it's like you're going to give birth, you'd be having a little, what would that be? Cancer baby, Gemini or Cancer baby. Or you find out that you're pregnant and have been since, because again, that was the present energy coming in. But that's what I see for Libra. All in all, looks like a very beautiful month. Just don't listen to the naysayers and block anyone raining on your parade. Meet me over on Vimeo now. I'm going to do part 2 of this reading. I want to focus on this person who be trying to cause trouble and see what the animal messages, which animal is going to help you in the month of June with that. So meet me over there, and I'll see you back here next month. Thanks for watching.